It is April the 12th, 2022, and the Chief of Police of the Takoma Park Police Department states that his officers patrol Sligo Mill Road, a dead-end street where dumping goes on and all kind of illegal activity. Now the chief says his officers come down here and ride and patrol this dead-end street. Now, if that's the case, then Chief, tell me, why is it that your officers have not come down here and removed this billboard that has been sitting here for 4 days without power? This is the property of Takoma Park, abandoned on Sligo Mill Road. As you see, it belongs to the Takoma Park Police Department, and it's been out. I think it went out Friday. Today is Tuesday, and still sitting here. Now, if your officers came down here, somebody should have reported this, and somebody should have came down here and removed it and take it back and get it charged up. But this is the derelict of duty that they put on the taxpayers of Takoma Park. This billboard has been out. It's a sign that says no dumping, $1,000 fine. Comes off of New Hampshire Avenue. There's somebody parked right there being nosy in a no parking area. Now, if my officers patrolled this area and saw this billboard that belongs to the police department, I would have had somebody out here picking it up, recharging it, and bringing it back. But that's not what happens in Takoma Park, Maryland. No police patrol this area. I guess, again, the chief wrote me and said that they made an agreement with the park people. I guess they're waiting for the park people to come and pick that up and charge it up. As you see, we have more trash dumping after the volunteers came out over the weekend, and we have more trash that is being dumped in this area where there's cameras, because we have no enforcement on this street. We have condoms, sex going on, all kind of stuff on this dead-end street, because there is zero enforcement on this area. Now, this board is out. The cameras, which are these black things, are out. The sign is out. No parking. And if we were in a real town, in a real city where the government cared about its citizens, that billboard would be charging up right now. But because we're in a corrupt town run by a corrupt government, mind you, this place was just clean of all trash, and already we're starting to accumulate trash again. But going back to, this is a corrupt government running this little town, taking the taxpayers' dollars and funneling them somewhere else other than doing what they're supposed to be doing. What's going on, Chief? If your officers are patrolling this, then they might be blind law enforcement officers and you need to get rid of them. But that's not what the point is. What their point is that they're receiving their welfare check, sitting on their asses in front of large corporations and big businesses, doing nothing on the taxpayers' dollar. My thing is, Chief, why do outside agencies have to come and do your job? The chief says they made an agreement with the park people to patrol this street, even though this strip is Takoma Park's. And if say a person comes out here, receives a ticket from the park people, it's an illegal ticket because they have no jurisdiction here. Handshakes, word of mouth, agreements are no law at all, Chief. This is your jurisdiction. This is your responsibility. This is what the taxpayers pay you and your department to patrol, not the park people. And it's sad that your department cowers out and tries to allocate your job to somebody else. Then what's the purpose of having a police department in this town when they make agreements outside to other agencies? Taxpayers, you guys got to wake up. You got more trash. You guys have to wake up and stop paying all these high taxes to these people to do nothing. There's no reason for this machine to be off and not charged up for 4 days when you say your officers are patrolling this area. They just make you look bad, Chief. Makes you look bad. If your officers come down this street every day, like you say, somebody should have reported it. Come down here with one of those SUVs that they just love riding around in, hooked this billboard up, took it back to your station, and charged it up. But it hasn't been moved because none of your officers come down here. Sad. Taxpayers, it's time to come out of the cloud and see what is really going on with your tax dollars. All this paper, all this garbage. After Sunday, the volunteers came down here and cleaned this place up. We're going back to square one again. Till the next time.